It's the fastest accelerating scooter in the 110cc category, and I'm not comparing with electric, I'm comparing with all scooters. We very strongly believe that the future is inevitably electric. A bunch of features that were impossible to even imagine with the petrol generation. At some point, you will have options to choose multiple riding modes. You can control the top speed, you can change acceleration profiles, and this is the starting. This is just all that we can think of as a company. Imagine if this were to open up to independent developers at some point, what sort of an economy that can create, what sort of use cases that can create. Another very interesting innovation that we've launched with this is the scooter is connected and the interface. So replacing the typical analog dials, your speedometer and your fuel gauge, we have a 7-inch touchscreen dashboard. But more importantly, what it allows you to do, it allows the vehicle to be upgradable. Just like the product, we're actually changing the business model of two-wheelers quite significantly, starting from how customers get to know about us, which is not via dealerships, but primarily online and by our own experience centers, but also how they buy the vehicle. You buy the vehicle and then you got a monthly subscription plan. This is a new thing in the industry. Collecting the entire payment online upfront is a very different model. On this, partnering with Razorpay was a big advantage because they have the Smarts Collect system, and that in particularly for tracking NEFT payments, that was really great advantage for us. It also streamlined a lot of our processes, and the sort of dashboards that Razorpay has were very powerful. The APIs are super developer friendly, super clean, and with the sort of team that Razorpay put in front, the journey became very easy to deal with because it was a super enthusiastic team.
Millennials are now getting into in the industry with full force, and they know no paper. We see a huge change going forward. We have started integrating with Razorpay on various initiatives, starting from registering mandate through net banking, registering mandate through UPI and eNACH. And I think we see Razorpay going, playing a bigger role in digitizing our payments.
So the digital lending industry has evolved very quickly in the last 5 years. Today you have about 300 odd digital lenders. But 5 years ago when Capital Float started, we were the only ones who actually thought that digital lending would actually be a very lucrative industry to get into. Most people thought we were crazy. But back then the problem that we were trying to solve were really two main problems. One is the lack of access to capital. So you have about 40 to 50 million SMEs in the country today, and 80 to 90% of them really don't have access to formal credit. And the other is within consumers. India today has only about 30 million credit cards. The second problem was even for those who would get access to a loan, the experience of getting a loan was so terrible that it would take typically weeks to get a loan. And so when we started Capital Float, we said we really need to go out and solve these two problems. So to be effective in digital lending, you need to be able to solve 4 problems. One is underwriting, the second is acquisition, third is collections, and how do you really be able to collect money from customers in a manual light manner. And the fourth is payments. While we were able to solve the first 3, I think the last one was somewhere where we always struggled because we had to work with banks and traditional financial institutions to solve the payment problem. Along came Razorpay. Over the last year, we have been working with them to really be able to streamline our repayments at Capital Float, thereby allowing the borrower to pay back in any manner or form that is convenient to them. A typical example of this is today we provide loans to consumers of Amazon. While we are able to approve the customer in a matter of minutes, it is Razorpay that really helps us in creating a repayment mode for the consumer once he's at the checkout option.